folks, Van Prepper here. Today I'm going to do a really quick video, hopefully, on some things that you would want or need for your bug out bag, or to have on hand if you had to take off in an emergency situation, you were taking off quick. For those of you who don't know, I assume everybody does who's watching this, but a bug out bag is a bag that you have packed with the essential basic things that you would need to survive for about 72 hours. You know, if you just had to take off and have nothing else and just take off with that bag because it was a situation where that's all you had time to grab. Or, you know, some people call them get-home bags. You know, you have them packed in your car in case everything goes crazy someday while you're at work and you need to get home. Here are some things that I pack. And the first one, most people don't list it, but I sure do. It is the Holy Bible. Folks, I got Bibles all over the place. Love the Word of God. Love the Scriptures. And I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be caught in a situation where my life hangs in the balance, my family's life hangs in the balance without this. I have a couple of books here. A little pamphlet from the U.S. Army on booby traps, and a little pamphlet survival guide from the United States Army. These are things, you know, you don't want to wait until you get out in that situation to read through these things and at least have a little bit of a working knowledge on them. You want to take a look at those things ahead of time. Here I've got, this is a wind-up, not battery-powered, wind-up radio and flashlight. It's got an AM/FM radio, weather band, that kind of stuff. Definitely going to want some form of ability to get communications from the outside world. Here I've got another wind-up flashlight. Got a couple of these things a few years ago in a 2-pack. Really like them. Saves on the battery money. Got some cans of bug spray. I hate bugs. I hate getting bitten by mosquitoes. So, you know, you want to have some of those on hand. And you can usually, if you catch them in the off season, I got about 20 of these things last year. Really cheap. I think they're like they're less than $1 a piece after when it was getting towards winter. Here I've got, this is a little light that you twist this, it goes right around your head, so if you were out wherever and wanted, you know, not to have your hands on a flashlight, wanted your hands on other things, that would work. Here, something everybody's going to need, paracord. You're going to need paracord because paracord has about 1 million uses, and you know, you want those kind of things with you. Along those lines, duct tape. Everybody should have a roll of duct tape in their survival pack. I've also got the collection of knives that if you watch my knife collection video, just, you know, a lot of folders, survival knives. You want compasses on your knives. You want good survival knives that have survival things. These are cheap knives, but they still have matches and compass and fishing line and those sorts of survival items right in the handles of the knives. Here we've got magnesium flint fire starter. You're going to want some means to start a fire. Now obviously you're going to bring matches with you sealed in a nice bag so that they won't get wet. I've got candles, got some road flares. I have sharpening stone. You're going to want to keep those knives sharp. I've got some drinking water germicidal tablets. Get in an emergency situation. Another thing that I don't have yet that I'm going to order, you should probably look into, survival straw. I think they're about $20 a piece. They will filter out, I can't remember what the number is, 200 gallons or whatever a piece of water. You could survive a long time on a $20 survival straw, and it filters out all the crud, and you're drinking good, clean water to help you survive. I got a couple of cheap little camp stoves. 2 of these, I think I got these for about $5 a piece. I have a little canteen kit. You're going to want something that you can cook on, something that you can eat with. There's utensils in here, you know, a couple of dishes, a cup, I think. You're going to want a canteen. I got a bunch of these things in my bug out bags, things like this. You're going to want some means to collect water because you might get in a situation where you have some water, but you might not see it again for a while. So you want to have water, you know, some means to carry some water with you. Ponchos, highly recommend them. Get a bunch of them. I got a bunch of ponchos. You know, the last thing you want to do, you're in a survival situation, is get wet. You get wet, you get cold, you get start falling into hypothermia, you're in big trouble. I've got just some plastic, like the kind of plastic you put over your windows. Just got a bunch of that folded up real tight into a big Ziploc bag, because you never know what you're going to need that for. These things, I love them. I'm telling you right now, 2-person Polar Shield emergency blanket. They call them space blankets. These, I think these were like less than $2 a piece, and I got 4 or 5 of these things. And like I said before, you're going to have to stay warm in a situation. You don't know that you're going to be in a house with heat. You might be out wherever, and these things hold in your body heat. They're really thin, they're really light, they take up no room, but you definitely want something like this in your bag, because you want to stay warm, and you want to keep the warmth that you have on your body instead of letting it all leak out. There are a lot of other things you're going to need for your bug out bag. You obviously want some food in there. You're going to want some kind of weapon, and some other things, but that's just a quick look at some of the things you might want to think about and to look at when you're starting. Also, you're probably going to want to start with some water. You're not going to get very far if you get dehydrated. I hope you enjoyed this video on the beginnings and some of the items you might need in a bug out bag. I'm Van Prepper. Happy shooting.